Hi everyone, thanks for stopping by today for another process video. Today we are here with a lot of different YouTube and Instagram collaborators from our Scrappy Inspiration group, and we're here to congratulate Rebecca. She was able to reach a pretty big milestone on her channel. She was able to get her first 500 subscribers, so that's always exciting when you can get numbers. I remember when I started out and you seeing like you have 24 subscribers and you wonder if there'll ever be anybody out there that really wants to watch what you're doing. And I still, even to this day, I don't have a lot of subscribers, but compared to like some of the bigger collaborators. But every time I see somebody subscribe, it just makes my heart melt because somebody has taken the time and found what I'm putting out there interesting. So for Rebecca, congratulations. I know how hard it is to work to get the subscribers, so we're all here to congratulate you today. So we're all scrap lifting a layout of Rebecca's, and she had this Christmas layout, and hopefully you can see it. Unfortunately, I got it off of Instagram and it's very small, and I will stick the her layout in the back of mine so that you can see it along with my finished layout at the end, but I just wanted to show it to you. So basically it's a solid background, and then it looks like there's just a strip. She's got it matted. I don't think I'm going to mat it. And then she's got her 4 photos. Now the ones over here for her are smaller, and then it looks like a full 4x6. I also have 4 photos. So first of all, I'm using the Park Lane Happy Camper for my paper, so I can move this to the side here. And the photos that I picked out are again from my South Dakota album. So I picked, they're just, on the way to South Dakota to go to Mount Rushmore and stuff, we stopped in Sioux Falls. And so we just stayed at like a KOA campground, and they have those cozy huts. So I just took a bunch of random pictures of our campsite, and I'm going to write about, our night there. It was extremely hot. I want to say it was like 100 degrees, and the air conditioner in there was like barely working. And my husband works in for a university in the building maintenance department. So he's in there trying to clean out the air conditioner duct to get us some heat. So we didn't get a lot of sleep that night, but so it's a fun story that I want to tell about our little cozy hut campground site. And so I have these pictures, and I think there is enough room that I can cut some of these down and get them a little bit smaller. Now I don't want to necessarily crop too much off of this one, so I may be limited on how much on the sides, keeping it even, only because that was our car that we drove, and I kind of want to keep that in the picture. And then this is just one of him in front. So for my background paper, I'm going to go ahead and use this paper here. It's just kind of a coral gingham or check or plaid, whatever you want to call it. I like this floral. And then I pulled out a piece of the brown cardstock. So these are all from that Happy Camper paper pad. And then I do have a journaling card. And so for embellishments, I grabbed a little postcard because I thought, and I do have a lot to say. So, I thought I could kind of stretch my writing area by putting that on. I do have these tags from Nicole Jones. These are from Auburn Lane that I had sitting on my desk that I had fussy cut out for an earlier layout. And then I have this that says Good Times. And then I'll pull in other things as well. And then I do have my title already, which just says Sioux Falls. So I'm going to go ahead and put you on pause. I'm going to go ahead and trim down the background paper and the photos, and I'll be right back. Okay, so off camera, I went ahead and cut my background paper down to 11.5 by 11.5, and I matted it on the cardstock. Again, all this paper came from that Happy Camper paper pad, which is Joann's paper pad, Park Lane. So then I did a 5-inch strip of this floral, and on the back side of the floral was this kind of a very navy blue plaid as well. So I decided to have that pop off. I went ahead and matted that onto that. So again, it's mimicking what Rebecca has in hers with the double layer of that strip. I did decide to go ahead and cut down all of these pictures because I needed to shift it over enough, because I am going to run my title up here. So I needed to make sure everything was moved over enough that I could get the title on. And I also wanted to have the gap so that it does look just like what Rebecca has in hers. So now, instead of having the big title here, because I have kind of a lot to say, I am going to do more of like a journaling cluster up here. So I do have these florals. So I like how this looks with the Happy Camper and the postcard, because then I figure I can write all the way over. So I'm going to go ahead and glue those down. And I'm just kind of trying to line this up here. And then when I put the postcard down, now I'm going to try and line up here and here, because you don't want any like really awkward gaps. So here it's nice. Now I do have this little bit here, but again, I can put this good times there, and that covers up that little bit of a gap. So we'll put that there. And let's see what else I have now. So now I have some of these bigger florals. So let's see what I can fit in. I do kind of like that, and then have it trim off, because there's really nothing other than my car. This is just like a storage lot, and so it's not really important to have that in the picture. I want the American flag, I want the van, I want the hut. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put that in the corner, and then I can cut off the edges. And what I love about fussy cutting flowers, you can really kind of, if you twist them around a little bit, you can usually find where things will cover up, like by turning it just a little bit and raising it up. Most of those campers are camouflaged. They're not gone, they're still there, you can still tell, but when you first look at them, you don't see a lot of it. So let me go ahead and cut that off. And I just turn my page over, and I use the edge of my layout to get the clean edge. And I don't always throw away these little pieces until after my layout's done, because it's little pieces like that that you can, like this, that you can actually tuck in. And actually I kind of like this. So now it looks like there's a little bit of a flower coming out underneath. And I do that a lot. So don't always just right away throw off the cut apart leftovers. Just kind of wait till the very end when your whole layout's made and see what's left, and then you can like put it in the bin. So I like that. And now I know that my Sioux Falls will come right to here. And so it won't look odd. And I'll do that off camera because you don't want to see me glue down stuff. So now I can go and put another little cluster of flowers here. It's not taking away from my writing, but it's just kind of framing in that cluster right there. And I'm a little weird because one of the things I try and not do whenever I'm doing florals, I try not to cover up the little center piece. For some reason, that helps me distinguish it's a flower, whereas if it's not, unless there's other things, like here we have other things to help you know, I just kind of, I don't know, it's my thing. So now we need to do one more. And I know I can't put anything right here because I'm going to have the title. Let me see here. So I'm thinking we don't need big. Now I could put it right here because then the Sioux Falls will go there, and I could put the tag. Let's see. I'm going to put you on pause. Let me go ahead and glue the title down. Then I at least know what I'm playing with here, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now I have it all glued down. So I think the last thing I need to do is kind of this corner. And I think at that point I'm done, because I tend not to be over busy. And right now, between the pattern paper and the big florals and the pattern on the title, it's not going to need a whole lot of extra stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and I think glue this down, and I think I'm going to go ahead and put this right here, and then I can like put the date maybe. Let me go ahead and glue this down. Now I could put enamel dots, but again, I don't think it really needs it. And let's see, let's get this last one on. And that's it. So looking at her layout, the only thing she's got is she's got some phrase stickers. There's really not a lot to say. Again, it's camping, and I will have a lot of journaling about this was our halfway point, and you know, about the air conditioning and things like that. So I think this is going to be it. Again, I want to congratulate Rebecca on her 500 subbies. That's a big milestone for you, and I can't wait until we can celebrate when you get 1,000. And make sure that you check the link below for everyone who is playing along. We will have their links to both the YouTube and the Instagram channels for you. I want to thank you so much for stopping by. Make sure you stop over to Rebecca's channel as well and congratulate her. And if you haven't subscribed to her, make sure you subscribe. Thanks and have a great day.